So the biggest challenge currently facing students today is quite clearly the COVID-19 pandemic. But for the moment, let's put to one side all the obvious issues this pandemic has thrown our way. Instead, I would like to focus on the issues the pandemic has exposed in our very own university. I'm talking about email response time, the effectiveness of the personal tutor system, and a general unease about where your tuition money is being spent. If elected, I would address these exposed issues. I would work to improve email practices and improve the personal tutor system in all institutes across the university. I would also lobby the university to publish a full breakdown of where your tuition fees are being spent, specific to your course and your campus.
So the current challenges and the main ones that I feel is online learning due to the current situations with the pandemic and not being able to have one-to-one lectures on campus. A lot of people are struggling with the online learning side of things. Things that they're struggling with mainly is motivation, struggling to like take notes through an online call, and just wanting to get back on campus. So that's one of the main challenges at this current time, and what people are facing in order to help them with their degree. Other challenges for things as well is people that struggle with that have learning needs such as dyslexia, dyspraxia. They feel that they might struggle more than their course mates, and that's absolutely fine, but all the support is there in place for them.
So the first thing on my agenda would be hidden course costs. These are a massive issue that come up time and time again from all areas of the university. Whether that be the cost of uniform on placement courses, art supplies needed for your assignments, the purchase of lab coats needed to enter a STEM lab, or something simple like the cost of printing. All of these costs are vital for your course and your learning and need to be reduced or even eliminated altogether. You are already paying over £9,000 a year on tuition fees. Why should you have to pay more on top of this, especially on things that are so essential for your success?
So the first meeting after being elected is first of all introduce myself. Start off with give a little bit of a background of myself and the experience I've had, and introduce how I'm going to make the university better, how I can help changes, and how I can bring them into place. Maybe give some examples from previous experience that I've had in order to give everyone an idea of my background and the things that I've done in the past.
So this year, I've already made massive progress in improving the REP system. I've made the REP handbook better, so that now includes all the necessary information needed for the role, and improved the core training on offer. I've introduced campus course rep meetings, so reps can get together and discuss key issues happening on their campus. And I've introduced a workshop program, which helps reps gain key skills such as public speaking and conflict management. Not only do these skills enable reps to better represent you, but they will continue to help them in their future careers. But I'm not done yet. If elected, I would introduce refresher training, a shorter training session offered as an alternative to core training for reps who have already had the role previously. I would continue to build on the workshop program, introducing workshops on even more key skills such as teamwork, leadership skills, and fundraising. And finally, I would find new ways to shout about the amazing work reps do. They really are all amazing, and I am often blown away by how much they achieve. But the work they do often goes unnoticed or just stays within their class. They deserve to have their hard work recognised, and I will make sure that this happens.
The three things that I would introduce would be, first one would making sure that I communicate successfully with the other reps within this, making sure that I reply to emails from other reps that are needing more advice, and if I'm not sure myself, I'll then seek advice from staff or anybody else from the university. Second one would be working very closely with the reps. In order for me to be a successful rep, I need to ensure that I can help these by sharing my ideas, taking their ideas on board, and helping them to improve the experiences and the issues that they're concerned about. And the third thing that I would do is just always ensure that my help is available to them. But also in meetings, I would also make sure that everybody gets the same amount of time to be able to speak in the meeting and raise any concerns, and I'd make sure that I'd listen very carefully and be able to communicate back to the relevant person. So I'd make sure I take all the notes down for all the issues that have been raised and take everything on board.